So let's talk about rentals today. Not everybody that purchases in the Charlotte market is actually looking to live here themselves. So what are they looking for? They want rental property, investment property. Charlotte is a hot spot for a really good market, and that brings all the investors to town. There are a lot of suburbs around Charlotte area that you could purchase a rental property in. Some perform better than others, some have a higher return on your investment, and actually some that are surprisingly low. So I'm going to share with you today what my favorites are. If you are looking for a higher end rental that's likely going to rent more long term or even be potentially used as an Airbnb, you may be looking for non-HOA properties that are in and around the Mooresville, Davidson area. It's very difficult to find properties that are not in an HOA or an HOA that would allow you to do short-term rentals. So if you are purchasing, make sure you call us, your #1 relocation team in the area, and let us know what you're looking for. Whatever you're going to do with the property, we can actually help you find the right areas for you to purchase in. So Davidson and Mooresville are my favorite spots for purchasing vacation properties because they do very well, especially waterfront and lake property. We partner often with a company called iTrip Vacations in Charlotte. They are absolutely fantastic. They manage the process from start to finish. You're not having to take calls from short-term renters that I lost my key and I can't get in, and I don't like the toilet paper you left, and oh my gosh, there's sand on the floor. You don't have to deal with that kind of stuff. They're going to handle all of that for you. They're going to give your guests the wow experience. They are a fantastic partner for us. If you want to talk to them, we're happy to hook you up. So considering lakefront properties and vacation properties for short-term rentals, those are my absolute favorites in the area. If you're looking for something more long-term, or you're looking for something that is going to give you a better return on your investment, you might be looking for the area of Concord University, kind of that mixed area right there, where it's northeast of 485 and just inside that 485 belt in the university area. They're constantly renting because there are students in that area. It's a more transient location. People that are moving here don't know where they want to live, so they just kind of move to a place, rent for a little while they figure out where they want to be. It does very well, usually has a good return on investment over time, and does attract the longer term rentals. You can still do short-term rentals in those areas as well. There's a couple of hospitals, that area, that do traveling nurses, and you can get into some programs with those. One of my favorite rental neighborhoods that people don't talk about a whole lot gives you a stronger candidate and also can give you a much higher dollar value on your rental. Now, you may not make as big of a return on investment, but this is going to be geared towards a lower stress experience. That would be in the Ballantine West area. So Ballantine West, on that side of Ballantine, typically gets a very good rental dollar amount, and it's usually someone in the tech industry or someone working in a higher end position, and they're able to sign longer term leases, and they're also able to pay more in rent. So that's one of the great areas to get a more secure, lower risk. You're just not going to have as big of a return on your investment. Now, when we talk about areas that are huge on draw and attention, but not a great return on investment, one of the big ones is not even in North Carolina that I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about it because it's on the border of North Carolina, and it's basically a suburb of Charlotte. Fort Mill has really well-known schools. They have huge neighborhoods. They have beautiful houses. They have houses everywhere, lots and lots of them. It's packed in Fort Mill, but everybody wants to be there. The problem with that is because everybody wants to be there, the home prices are much, much higher. So if you are coming in to purchase an investment property, you're likely not going to be able to get that return on investment gap that you're looking for, but you would get a higher demand with that and usually have your home full a lot more often. If it were me, I would probably consider doing a short-term rental in that area because people are willing to pay a little bit more for vacation. Again, let us know. We are the #1 team for relocation in the area, We work on investors all the time. We can absolutely help you with finding the right fit for you. So what if you're moving to the area and you're looking for where you want to live that's not going to cost you an arm and a leg, but you're still going to be close to everything and have a really good rental experience? Honestly, Kannapolis has been a booming town. They have built a baseball stadium. They have all kinds of cute activities going on in downtown Kannapolis. They have cute little swings and sidewalks and coffee shops and bars, and they even have a speakeasy if you want to know a secret. And I just love Kannapolis. The whole downtown area is really inviting and warm and just, I love it. I love it so much. So that being said, if it were me, it's a short distance to Charlotte. So I could drive there in a pretty short amount of time, maybe 20 to 30 minutes, depending on where you're going. And I can still be a little bit out in the suburbs, so I'm not feeling like I'm having to live city life if that's not my appeal. So Kannapolis, I think, would be a great place for you to look for a rental. You can also consider taking a look in Concord. They have great rental rates and cost effectiveness for the rental side of things. So if you're a tenant, again, there's a lot of areas around here. You can rent anywhere you want to. But if you're looking for price per dollar, 47% of the population actually rents in Charlotte. So that just shows you how many people are moving to the area, trying to get their feet wet, trying to figure out where they want to be. So you do have a lot of competition, but hopefully this will help you come up with a great place to live. If you are moving here, don't forget to give us a call. We would love to sit down with you, talk to you about not only your rental experience, but what would it look like to actually purchase a property here, and what is your lifestyle match going to be with the areas of town that we know so well. Give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. Talk to me below. Was this helpful to you for purchasing investment property? Do you own investment property, or have you only purchased in the area that you currently live in? I'd love to hear.